And I will be using SPSS today for our project, SPSS and running the ANCOVA test. So some background information for our data is in an effort to determine the effectiveness of light therapy to alleviate depression, you recruit a group of individuals who have been diagnosed with depression. The participants are randomly assigned to one of three groups. Group one will be the control group. Members of this group will receive no light therapy. Members of group two will get light therapy for 1 hour or are on even numbered days over the course of 1 month. And then members of group three will get light therapy every day for 1 hour over the course of 1 month. After 1 month, all participants will complete the ACME mood scale consisting of 10 questions. This instrument renders a score between 1 and 100. 1 equals extremely bad mood, 100 equals extremely good mood. Each participant's age will also be recorded as the covariate. So using this data set from these light therapy tests, I'm going to create a brief video talking through how to use SPSS to determine if there is a significant difference in the mood depending upon the amount of light therapy the participants uh, receives using age as the covariate. So the first thing that we are going to do is click on Analyze to do our ANCOVA test. So click on Analyze, and then I go down to General Linear Model and click on Univariate. And then I'm going to start moving my stuff over. I'm going to move mood to the dependent variable. And then I'm going to move group to the fixed one. And then, as mentioned earlier, age is going to be the covariate. After I get those, I'm going to click on model, make sure full factorial is clicked, and click continue. And then next up, I'm going to click EM means, and then I'm going to move group over to display means for. Once I do that, I'm going to click compare main effects, and then change confidence interval adjustment to the Bonferroni. And then once I've done that, moved it to the Bonferroni, I'm going to click continue. And then I'm going to click on options. I'm going to make sure display, under display, click for homogeneity test is marked, and then click continue. After I get that, I'm going to click OK, and our data will process. Let me move this into screen. So the first thing that we want to look at is a test between subjects. And then we want to look under the source column for the factor, or um, for our group, which is 2, and then we've got 0.008. So we're looking at this, and we can see that there is not a significant difference, or we can accept that there is a difference in the light therapy. So to kind of further look at this, we're going to scroll down and kind of compare our uh, days against each other. So when we are looking at the no light therapy versus the light therapy versus even days, we'll look at the significance. So we're looking at this and we see it is greater than 0.05. So there's not much of a difference between the no light therapy and then light therapy on even days only. But when we compare no light therapy to light therapy every day, we have 0.009, so we do have a significant difference there. Let's look at light therapy on even days versus no light therapy. Again, we looked at this earlier. We saw that there's really no difference since it's greater than 0.05. And then we are looking at light therapy on even days versus light therapy on every day, and we see 1.0 that is well above 0.5, so there is no real difference there at all. Um, as well. So overall, looking at this test, the really big difference is the difference in between no light therapy versus light therapy every day. That is where we are seeing the biggest significance in those behaviors. So if we're looking at the test scores up here under estimates, underneath the mean, we talked how it is 0, very grumpy, very mean, which is funny because it's under the means. But for the attitude, acme attitude, 100 being very happy. So we're looking at no light therapy, it's around 60. So we've got that many feeling okay. So we are seeing kind of a 3 to 4 increase between no light therapy and light therapy every day, and you can really tell that there really was not much of a difference right here between these two. So this is kind of our result. It looks like people were not very happy either way, since nobody was really close to 100 on these, with 100 being the happiest. But there is a difference in between no light therapy and light therapy every day. But if you're not using it every day, it's really not making much of a difference. And this is how you use ANCOVA to determine the effectiveness of light therapy. Thank you.